Good morning from Ian and Iona, and you are in the background. We are on our parkrun tourism travels. We have had to unfortunately use the car today because the trains are being a bit iffy due to strikes. So
we also can't get here on foot.
And so we've taken the opportunity to come and do an East Midlands parkrun because they're ones that it's quite painful to do on by train anyway. So we're at where, Iona?
Melton Mowbray.
What's Melton Mowbray famous for?
I have no clue.
You have no clue. It's famous for pork pies.
Oh, that place.
There you go. And apparently it's also where Stilton came from originally.
Stilton?
Stilton cheese.
Stilton.
So we might have to try and find some of that later, mightn't we?
And buy some.
Yeah, definitely.
So we've got the specific Stilton.
Yeah. And apparently you can get blue and black Stilton.
Right.
Yeah.
Again, to get specific Stilton.
You're going for your alliteration, are you? Right. Shall we go and find the start? We're walking through a beautiful park to get here, aren't we?
Yeah.
You've already had some fun playing, haven't you?
Yeah.
So, let's find the start of parkrun.
Morning, everybody. It's 2 laps, and essentially we are turning clockwise all the time with a couple of exceptions.
Welcome to Melton Mowbray parkrun. Right, we are a 2-lap course. We're going to start over there just in front of that bin. We're going to head through the trees, over the bridge, do a clockwise lap, come past the finish funnel and then do all of that again. I'm not sorry about the hill. Everyone know what they're doing? Cool, let's go down to the start.
250 runs.
Alright everyone, have a good walk, jog or run. 3, 2, 1, go!
We are on our way on Melton Mowbray parkrun. Beautiful start to the run. Already running along a little wooden walkway with lakes and swans and everything else to enjoy, and some lovely wooden statues. Well, you can choose which way you go, I hope. We are on the Melton Mowbray Avenue, otherwise known as Hill. They don't apologise for it, apparently. It is a bit of a climb, nothing too bad, bit of gravelly path. Get your heart pumping at the start of the parkrun. So we're just making our descent now, having done that climb. Nice steady downhill section and a beautiful vista over the fields at the side of us. We are back running downhill. A lovely downhill section, but we know what that means, don't we, Iona? Aeroplane with. We were burning so damn bright, just like a shooting star turns into dust. All the fighting, all the crying, reality caught up with us. We went head first into the fire. One of the things I love seeing when I'm doing parkruns is when they've got some permanent parkrunny type signage, which means if you come here during the week, you can do a freedom run of the parkrun and know your way around. But it just shows, it's telling the community, here we are, there's a parkrun, come and enjoy it. We've just had our first fast runner lap us. Should be on for a good sub 20 as we're heading past the allotments now. We were right there in the eye of the storm. When I look back, I see it clear. I tried but couldn't give you more. You were a great one at the wrong time. I could never give you. We've just completed our first lap
Over there you can see them just finishing, and we've just run past the dog agility course as well. I think Iona ought to have a play on that later, even though she's not a dog, just to point that out. But she looked fun anyway, so we've seen several of those. Oh, and she's barking now, so she's obviously decided she is a dog. Get to choose which side of the little hedgerow bit you do on the way up the start of the hill for the second time. Off you go, Iona. Iona is insisting on ultra rules up the hill. She's walking. So this is too steep for running up. Is that right, Iona? Beautiful though this morning, with the sun streaming through the trees, dappling on us as we go up here. Love things like this.
But we got too close to the sun. Maybe in another life we could.
We've crested the hill, so it's time for the downhill section. Nice steady downhill. Blue skies, it's a perfect parkrun morning. Not too hot, beautiful day. We are looking forward to exploring Melton Mowbray a bit afterwards, of course, after breakfast. Iona, what are we going to go for breakfast today?
Probably sausage sandwich.
Really?
Yeah.
Fancy that.
I have had something different recently.
What do you have different recently?
I had the fry-up.
You did, didn't you? You had a full fry-up.
I had the junior fry-up.
So if that's an offer, which will it be? Sausage sandwich or full fry-up?
Sausage sandwich.
Sausage sandwich today, is it?
Yeah. Parkrun Adventure sausage sandwich. Day-to-day fry-ups.
I see. Okay, we have an order for all of this, do we?
Yeah.
Very good. Look at that view over the park. Some, two. What are you going for?
Dummy. Did I get you that?
Yeah.
Ah!
Go on then.
A bit of downhill to enjoy now. Well done. Up the right, down there, down the hill. Well done.
This is a parkrun you need to be slightly careful of to make sure you don't go dashing off down the wrong path. Because being a country park, there are paths going off in quite a few directions. But there's plenty of nice friendly marshals to make sure you're guided on your way. And we've got another lovely downhill section now. This parkrun is one that perhaps it's slightly difficult to know what footwear to wear. There's a mixture of terrains. You've got gravel, you've got tarmac paths in one or two places, you've got sort of muddy, grassy, compacted earth. I think if you're in winter and it was really wet, you might like a nice pair of trail shoes. Summer, when it's reasonably dry, even now you could happily run it in road shoes, no problems at all. But I love a country park like this. I love the city parks. I just love where parkrun takes me, exploring all of these different places. It's great fun. So many beautiful places we have to explore on these parkruns. I love it.
This is awkward to run in, and awkward is spelled A-W-K-W-A-R-D.
Pardon?
A-W-K
Yeah?
W-A-R-D.
Is that right?
Yeah. Awkward.
Okay.
One of my spellings.
Very good. Right. Let's do some running then. We're just about to do the last hill before we head to the finish. Last little bit of testing for the legs just as you get towards the actual finish. Cheers, guys.
Hold up.
Come on, you can do this. You can do it.
There's children on children's side.
That's it. Sprint all the way. Parkrun complete, barcode scanned, time for breakfast. We've checked with the team. They do sausage sandwiches and so on here. Sausage, what was it called when it's here?
Either a cob or a bat.
Not a bat, definitely not a batch because that's a Coventry thing. So it's either a bap or a cob. So we'll see what they call it in the shop. But time for some breakfast. So we've just enjoyed a lovely breakfast in the cafe at the finish, haven't we?
Yeah,
How did you find that breakfast?
very nice.
What does it rate for you?
5.
5 out of 5. What happened to your sandwich?
Instead of the sausages falling out, the egg fell out.
Yeah, because you treated yourself to an egg as well as a sausage for your sandwich today,
So I
didn't you?
didn't have my normal,
No, you'd had something slightly different.
but I still had a sausage,
And what have you also found at the cafe?
a bench, and Coke.
And what have you also bought?
I bought a little bracelet which is made out of little white stones. I don't know if they're real stones.
Yeah, and it's made by the organisation that look after the cafe. It's all to support them because they look after adults with learning disabilities, and that's part of what the cafe goes to support. Really enjoyed that. It's such a little cafe and they do a great range of food, didn't they? Lovely cakes there as well. I didn't have one of those as well, though.
This bench is nearly the same age as me because it got donated in July 2013.
In the little sensory garden just here, isn't there? Right, shall we go and play on the playground now?
The bigger playground.
The big adventure playground. Cool, let's go then.
It's a nice scribble.
How does it rate, Iona?
5.
Why's that?
It's really climby and adventure-y.
How's the zip wire on this one?
4. It's got a brake system, so it's quite
Hard to get back at times.
Yeah.
Right, couple more minutes, then it's time to head into Melton Mowbray. We've just come to explore Melton Mowbray Church, which apparently is the largest parish church in Leicestershire. Beautiful church and quite simple in its design, not overly ornate in terms of its architecture, but lovely to look round. And the grave just by me here is somebody who fought in the Crusades, and we can tell because his legs are crossed on his carving of him on top of the grave. So there you go, little fact for you. Apparently, legs are crossed means they fought in the Crusades. So we've done the church, now it's time to go and explore a bit more of Melton Mowbray. Just had a break from exploring Melton Mowbray for a very nice cake. What have you had, Iona?
Rocky Road. Well, you had.
You had half of it and I ate the other half, didn't I? Your Rocky Road. And I also had... Yeah, and I also had a nice coconutty cake thing, didn't I? And how did you find your milkshake?
Yeah, it tasted like mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Mint chocolate chip ice cream milkshake. Right, so next we're going to go and find the museum that is here. We've discovered it's free entry. So what's not to like about a free entry museum?
It's 5 minutes walk.
5-minute walk away. So we're going to explore that next before I head back to the car for the day. We've just done Carnegie Museum here in Melton Mowbray. What do you reckon, Iona?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy that? Exploring a bit about the history of the area? What have you learnt?
Reasonable amount.
We've got quite a bit about the hunt, because quite a lot of the history of the hunt is apparently placed where the modern sort of style of fox hunting started, and of course no longer happens.
You said it was going to be maybe about the Stilton.
Well, we saw a bit about Stilton and pork pies, didn't we? There we go. Right, let's carry on then. So we've enjoyed a day of parkrun and post-parkrun faff in Melton Mowbray. Have you enjoyed yourself, Iona?
Yeah.
What's been the best bits?
I don't know.
Have you enjoyed all of it?
Yeah.
And have you dried out from splashing in those puddles earlier?
Wait. The bottom of it is still wet.
You well and truly splashed yourself.
Yeah.
So, if you've enjoyed today's little adventure, what do they need to do?
Like, subscribe and put the notification bell and share a comment.
Yeah, and we hope to see you on another parkrun adventure soon. Bye for now.